I was the quietest person in class. I never raised my hand. I was afraid of one thing: speaking English. But just 5 months later, I gave a full speech in English in front of 200 students, and they clapped. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tales Sync, the channel where you learn English through powerful and emotional stories. In today's video, you'll hear the inspiring story of a student who learned English in just 5 months. This is not magic. It's not a dream. It's a real journey, full of smart daily routines, struggle, mistakes, and a big reward. By the end of the story, you will learn simple daily habits to improve your English, discover how confidence is built step by step, and get the motivation to never give up on your English dream. Now, let's begin this journey. Chapter 1. The Fear I Couldn't Hide. My name is Daniel. I was 18 and I hated English class. Every time the teacher asked a question, my heart beat fast. Not because I didn't know the answer, but because I was too scared to say it in English. I remember one day, the teacher looked at me and said, "Daniel, can you read the next line?" I froze. My hands were shaking. I read it slowly, word by word. The whole class was silent. After class, someone laughed behind me. "Man, your English is so weird." It hurt deeply. I didn't even look back. That day, I walked home feeling empty. I thought, why is English so hard for me? I'll never be good at it. But something inside me was also angry. Angry at the fear. Angry at myself. Chapter 2. The day I made a promise. That night, I stood in front of the mirror. I looked at myself and said, "You're not stupid. You're just silent. And silence can be broken." I made a simple promise to myself. Give me 5 months. I'll speak English confidently by then. But how? I had no teacher. No money for extra classes. Just a cheap phone and free internet. So I made a plan. Not big, but honest. I called it the 3-hour English life. Chapter 3. My 5-month routine. Here's what I did every single day. Nothing crazy. Just 3 hours. 1. Listening, 30 minutes. YouTube was my teacher. I searched English conversations for beginners and watched them every morning. I didn't try to understand every word. I just listened. Slowly, my ears started catching new words. "Could you help me?" "Nice to meet you." "Sounds good." I repeated the sentences again and again. 2. Reading, 30 minutes. Every evening, I read simple English books. My first book was The Little Prince. It was hard at first, so I made a rule. 1 page equals 5 new words. No more. I wrote the words in a notebook. Planet, rose, fox, secret, important. Then I made easy sentences with them. This planet is beautiful. A rose needs care. This made reading fun. I was learning through stories. 3. Speaking, 30 minutes. This was the scariest part. I started by talking to myself in front of a mirror. "Hi, my name is Daniel. Today, I studied English. I am proud of myself." Then I recorded my voice on my phone. At first, I hated it. I sounded strange. But every day, I spoke a little more. Slowly, I became comfortable with my own voice in English. 4. Shadowing method, 30 minutes. This changed everything. I found short English videos with subtitles. I played a sentence, paused, then repeated it exactly the same way. Video. I'm going to the store. Me. I'm going to the store. Same speed, same tone. It felt like copying a native speaker's style. After 1 month of doing this daily, my speaking rhythm improved a lot. 5. Chat practice, 30 minutes. I joined an English-speaking Telegram group. At first, I just read other people's chats. Then one day, I wrote, "Hello, I'm Daniel. I'm learning English." Someone replied, "Hi, Daniel. Nice to meet you." It felt like a small victory. Every night, I chatted for 30 minutes. Mistakes? Yes. But real learning too. Chapter 4. The Middle of the Storm. In month 3, something happened. I almost quit. My school had a debate competition. In English. A friend told me, "Daniel, you should try." I laughed. Me? I can't do that. But that night I thought about it seriously. I opened my phone, started recording myself. "Good evening, respected teachers." I practiced alone for 1 week. But when I saw the stage, fear came back. My hands were cold. I didn't go. That evening, I cried. Not because I lost, but because I gave up. But after crying, I looked in the mirror and said, "It's okay. You fell once, but you're still walking." Chapter 5. The Day I Rose Again. Month 4 was different. I stopped worrying about perfect English. Instead, I focused on progress. I started writing a short journal every day in English. Today, I watched a new video. I learned 3 new words. I'm not afraid now. I also started voice messaging friends in English. Short ones like, "Hey, what are you doing today?" Some replied. Some didn't. But I kept going. One day, a girl from the Telegram group sent me this message. "Your English has really improved. Keep going." That one message gave me wings. Chapter 6. The Big Moment. Month 5. My school had a small event. Students could give a short speech on any topic. This time, I signed up. I practiced one topic, why we should never give up. I wrote it, memorized it, and practiced every evening. On the final day, I stood on stage. My heart was beating fast, but I smiled. "Good morning, everyone. My name is Daniel." I spoke for just 2 minutes. Not perfect, but clear. At the end, people clapped. My teacher gave me a thumbs up. That moment changed my life. What I learned. I didn't use expensive courses. I didn't go abroad. I used 3 hours a day, free tools, and a deep desire to grow. Here's what I learned. Don't fear mistakes. They are steps forward. Consistency beats talent. Small effort every day matters. Record yourself. Talk to yourself. You are your best partner. English is not a subject. It's a lifestyle. Believe in yourself, even when no one else does. So, my friend, if you're still scared of English, I understand. I was you. But if you promise yourself 5 months of honest work, you won't believe how far you can go. Now it's your turn. Tell me in the comments, what's your biggest fear in English? And which tip will you try first? If this story gave you hope, please like the video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Tales Sync, where English meets real life. Thank you for being part of the journey. See you in the next video.